It's finals time here at the Superdome. Bike 1 is the defending champion in the 125s, Troy Doran. He lines up in this one beside Craig Carmichael, Paul Grant, Robbie Marshall's in this one, so too Brett Metcalf and Jono Porter.
The West Coast starting line erupts as we go racing. Look at Brett Metcalf on bike 12 for Team Castrol KTM Racing. He's whole shot this thing, and now he's attempting to do a runner on this field just as he did a year ago at the Olympic Superdome, Greg.
Jono Porter cleaned up at the last round in Melbourne, struggling at the moment, has had a tough start and is right at the back of the field. Carmichael menacing here, menacing form, battling away with Doran, who slips back to third position.
Well, this is really where it's at, isn't it? As far as the championship is concerned, there are 11 points separating these two men. Good friends off the track, but it's every man for himself out there on the racetrack. You see Carmichael really needs to finish 2 or 3 placings ahead of Doran, if at all possible.
In the background, you might be able to see Jono Porter making his way through the field, closing in on Carroll. But this is a great fight happening here between Metcalf and Doran.
Over they come now as we pick up the number 1 plate, the O'Neill Honda of Troy Doran, chasing the Team Green Kawasaki of Craig Carmichael, the 25-year-old South Australian. And here comes Troy Carroll, the current Australian 125 motocross champion, joining the fray here, and jumping Jono Porter not far behind. Look out, Doran losing concentration there for a moment, very nearly throwing the Honda away.
Well, he's got to play a calculating game, Troy Doran. Let's not forget that the championship is at stake here, John, and he can't afford to throw it away.
Well, he's really going to have to keep right on the pedal here, so to speak, because we know that Jono Porter is very aggressive, and so too is Troy Carroll. So given the opportunity, as Carroll tries his luck on JP, these two Queenslanders will gobble Doran up in a flash.
Carroll in impressive form at the moment. Those of you who've been watching the various rounds of the Supercross Masters throughout the year would know that Carroll is regularly on the 250, recently switched back to the 125s for the Supercross Masters, and gee, he's been in strong form.
Yes, he really has resurrected his racing career this year. Spent a couple of years in the freestyle motocross circus, but now has figured he wants to win championships. He did that in the motocross title this year as Jono goes up the inside. They tangle and they're both down. Big drama here. Carroll and Porter down. Their bikes are tangled.
Oh, Carroll unhappy about it as well. Let's have a look on the replay. Porter tries to go down the inside, not quite there. And the CDR Yamaha comes down as well.
We see JP committed on the inside. Really does bring new meaning to the term, getting your backside trackside, Greg.
Carroll wasn't happy about it either. Here's Metcalf. An impressive start, and he'll take out the 125 final. From start to finish, Metcalf led it. Carmichael home second. The champion, Doran, in third.
I just managed to get a really good start. Castrol KTM really jumped out of the line and managed to put it together for 12 laps, and I'm stoked.
There's 9 points between Doran and Carmichael for the championship, which will go down to the final round.